Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I'm in the lobby of the Sheraton here in Barclay, and I just want to talk to you guys about some things that I think that might happen in this fight. I think one of the more important things I think that's going to happen tonight, if Charlo is impressive, Broner's fans will transition over to Charlo. I genuinely believe that. Also, as it relates to Broner, I'm not giving predictions. I'm just talking about what if on both sides. If Broner is losing this fight 6 rounds of 2, 7 rounds of 3, you might see a breakdown. I just believe that. Like an emotional breakdown. May even see him crying in the corner. Because at the end of the day, he knows how important this fight is. On the flip side of that, if Jesse is down, I 100% see him going for broke. I'm uncertain if Floyd is coming, but if Floyd is there, we're going to see fireworks. We're going to see one of the most prolific press conferences and post-fight speeches that are out today. Floyd Mayweather will definitely heighten this show, this card. Like him, love him, or hate him, that's who he is. He's the most polarizing guy in combat sports. But I'm just telling you right now, set your alarm clocks for 8:30 EST, 5:30 PST. You don't want to miss nothing. You want to watch this card from wall to wall. I mean, even the ring entrances got us engaged. You know what I mean? It's Tekashi 6ix9ine coming out with either of the opponents. His rival is walking out, Tank Davis. I believe his name is Casanova, so I heard. I can't confirm that, but that's been spreading this week. But just some tidbits, what's going on this week. I just want to keep you guys engaged before I head and do it. I'm gonna go have lunch right now. And believe it, honestly, truth be told, this gap between the fight is dead silence. You understand what I'm saying? Not unless you have a real personal relationship with the fighters. I don't really have a true personal relationship with any of these fighters. I know them. They know me, obviously. May not know my name, but they know what I do. But it gets real dead. It gets real like that thunderous silence. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very interested to see what happens. Ring walk during the fight. This is just an intriguing card, and I think the positive thing, obviously, is if Charlo does what he did at Galen Center tonight in front of this Barclay crowd, this roughneck, hard-nosed, grimy, I know everything about boxing, East Coast crowd, he's on his verge to being a superstar. And with his brother as his hype man, they can't go wrong if he viciously knocks out Hugo Centeno. I genuinely believe Hugo Centeno will feel himself out, check his power see how Jamal moves, because Jamal will, I believe, will come out aggressive. And obviously when you come out aggressive, you have holes. And as a boxer, that's typically what happens as a boxer. You have holes when you come out uberly aggressive. And if Hugo Centeno can pick him apart, kind of like how Floyd did Cotto, not on that level. So don't say I'm comparing them, but Floyd picked Cotto. That's one of the most pick-apart fights in my lifetime. You know what I mean? Where Cotto was just at his A game, A confidence, and everything Cotto did, he just picked them apart. Check left hook, relocate, freeze him with the jab to the solar plex, right hand so he could parry. He knows he's going to parry his right hand just to make Cotto, shell up and regather himself and do that bounce that Cotto does. You know what I mean? Then come in like a stalker. Little things Floyd did in that fight. When you rewatch that fight, you're gonna be like, Floyd's a motherfucking genius. And as you can see behind me, these are just people that have been in the lobby, and she works for Mayweather Promotions behind me. But you can just see what's going on. But this is gonna be a real intriguing card, man. And I just don't want you guys to miss. I want to keep you guys engaged. And it's been fun, man. We wind it down to the culminate. This is the graduation, guys. You know what I mean? We had the quiz on Thursday. We had the midterm on Friday, and now this is the final exam and see who graduates. So yeah, man, it's and I'll just speak from, maybe I'll do it. Okay, I'll just title this video, "What if Adrian Broner loses?" Probably don't have time to do another one. About to go to lunch right now. If Adrian Broner loses, it's gonna hurt a little bit. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I think Earl Spence summed it up 1,000% when he was talking to Jamel Charlo when they were in the car together. You don't root against a black man, especially if they're not cooning. I wouldn't consider him a straight-up acting like a coon. I just see him as immature and not leveling up, not maturing. But if he loses, after he loses, there's going to be like, oh, what now? Now we have to fear for the worst. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't know if his loss will take him to a dark place. But it's gonna be, you know what I mean? I don't, you know, like, how can you root against Jesse Vargas? He's the first fighter to take a picture with my son. So I'll always, no matter what happens, I'm always going to introduce him to you guys as that, because you guys know how much I love my son. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So in my head, I see, like, history in the Hawthorne family, right? He's the first fighter to take a picture with my son. You know what I mean? And I'll tell him that. And Vargas will definitely be around to some degree, whether it's commentating when I could bring my son to the fights, which would be uberly exciting, extraordinarily exciting. Take my son. We were talking about that yesterday, you know, because Sean with Kenny and then Brandon and Sam with his kids. I just can't wait, man, till my son can experience this. You know what I mean? So another thing too, if you guys hear this video, link up with me. I'm getting to the stadium early. It's just been really challenging trying to like you know, juggle and move, and you know what I mean? It's just been really challenging. But okay, I found it. I was like, where the fuck my phone at? And but yeah, man, I genuinely appreciate you guys. You guys have been splendid. You know, I consider us family. You know, y'all motherfuckers call me Fred. Y'all don't even call me Barbershop Conversations. You know what I mean? So you guys know me on first name basis, and that's the way I want it. And so we'll see what happens, man. I'm definitely emotionally invested in this card as a big brother, not as like I'm watching Sean Porter fight, or I'm watching. Oh, hey, your hat is right here. Oh, you see it. Not as if I'm watching like Sean Porter fight or something like that, but just as like a big brother. And so we'll see. Anyways, we going to the cafeteria. Is like, what was that kind of food? Is that?
It's bougie.
It's bougie.
But it's good. It's like really good.
How do you know it's good?
Because I've been there.
So why don't we do something new? You've been there.
I want to go back because I keep thinking.
Why don't we eat in Brooklyn? Why don't we we got to do it the Brooklyn way?
To cross the bridge. I haven't even done the bridge.
I thought you ran.
No, I did not. My cousin didn't make it. And I feel so bad. This dude was like, I got in so late. I was like, what was I thinking? He could have just stayed at the room.
Anywho, I'm going to end this video. And,
what do you mean? You have never been.
I know. Can I wrap this up in like 10 seconds? Do you mind? Anyways, man. Barbershop Conversations. What's that?
You don't have me on video, do you?
Not on video, but I have your voice. You walked by.
Come on, because you tearing into my shopping time. I had to wrap it up.
I'm going shopping with you?
Yes.
No, I'm not going shopping with you. No.
I'm not shopping. I just got to go get one thing.
Is there a Best Buy? Because I need a monopod. Guys, I'm going to wrap this shit up. Because
Yeah,
all right, Barbershop Conversations. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.